the General Open Banter. Okay, it is already that time where we get to banter on societal issues and bring you up to speed on it, and as well get to hear your 2 cents as to what you think about some of these issues. Because if we don't talk about these things, how do we re-engineer the society? How do we rewire our mindset? How do we bring about the change? I mean, whilst the leaders in the political, chain of reaction are doing what they are doing, right? We should also identify the fact that in our respective capacity that we are all leaders too as well, and for every action and inaction that we take, every decision and now all of that has a way of impacting our lives, whether positively or negatively, right? But there's a guest appearance. I'll let Omoife do that introduction. But by the way, though, my name is Uduak Daniel. Call me UD, the Golden Voice on your radio.
And I am Omoife Piso Semer. And just to be honest with you, family members, that the reason why UD is on top of his
now she's gonna say it.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna say it.
She's gonna say it now.
I did give you something.
Right.
I gave him this ginger sweet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But the sole reason why he's all energetic, actively active is because he had 2 wraps of fufu and egusi soup this morning. Am I lying?
Early hours of the morning.
The same UD who came on here to tell you all to have something light for breakfast.
Remember that I also made that conversation very clear. I said, do what works for you. Know your system. If your system tells you this, stick to it. If
so
it's working for you. My system spoke to me. It identified with me. And it spoke discreetly and clearly to me, and I heard it as though somebody was sitting right next to me and whispering it to me.
Okay. And on the other hand, we have Vicky Vic right here in the studios, our special guest for the General Open Banter.
Am I really a guest?
Of course, you're our special guest. All right, our special guest who doubles as I don't want to call him a public affairs analyst, but maybe social commentator. All right, and he actually had coffee this morning, and according to him, that is what actually works for him.
Yes.
What he needs to kickstart the day. Well, I'm somewhat guilty, but I didn't have fufu. I had rice, so which is fair.
She did have rice.
Rice is quite light, so
yes. Then in the afternoon we'll face the heavy ones.
So
I won't be surprised
we
if
face the heavy ones.
Judy is most likely going to have another wrap of
I won't
for
be.
lunch.
1, 2, give me something light.
Okay.
You want something light? Give me
But
something
Mr.
light.
Vic, I think you really need to have a rethink about your cup of coffee, every morning. It's really not enough to start the day.
When I say a cup of coffee, it doesn't mean that it's just the black coffee alone. At least something will come with it, even if it's like few slices of bread.
How many slices of bread are we looking at?
When you say few, it can be 4, it can be 5.
It can even be half the loaf.
Half the loaf. So just take few slices of bread. But if I go the way of UD, I'll be sleeping behind the mic.
Few slice of bread. You see, that's the thing. And every time we keep talking, be indigenous, be Nigerian, be African, and all of that, and then you're taking 2 slices of bread. Are you really telling us the truth about, the war in the Middle East your stomach? Is that what
there's
you're
something
telling
you need
us?
to know. Now, just hear the word break fast. When you're breaking your fast, you don't go heavy. You take something light.
Okay.
Don't be surprised when I'm out of the studio now. I'll still go take those 2 or 3 wraps.
Wow.
ahead. So I just broke the fast with a cup of tea and few slices of bread. So the system will normalize.
Okay.
Then after that, with the energy that I will exert after the show, then I can now go for the full. It can be around 11, it can be around 12.
All right, this system baby right here didn't quite even have a dinner, so it's okay to take it heavy. It understands. All right. Didn't have a dinner last night, so yeah, okay. Hey, but don't take me for an example though. In that regard, I'm just saying, do